Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining me. My name is Lynda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup, and I will be here for the next hour answering your questions. I am open for readings today and also questions and discussions on psychic development and mediumship development. So thank you for joining me. Let me know where you are watching from. I am in Wollongong, New South Wales, which is about 1 hour south of Sydney. And it's a bit of a muggy day again today. I can't wait until the weather cools down a little bit. And then when the weather's cool, I'll be whinging about that and saying I can't wait until the weather warms up. So who have we got here so far? Taya, hello. Jody, hello. Lisa, hello. Now, if you're not familiar with how I read, I do ask that you like and share my live feed. I do ask that you help me out and get that out there to the rest of the world. I like to help as many people as I can. And also, if you in that, let me know in the comments section there that you have liked and shared, and pop that there along with your question and or comments. Now, again, if you're not familiar with how I work, I do prefer direct questions. Please don't ask me just for a reading or what do I see or what can I see happening. I try to get through as many people as I can in this next hour, so I will ask that you are direct with questions. Also, I do just be mindful that I do not answer medical or legal questions on live feeds. And my mediumship, I do keep that to a minimum only because we have a lag that goes on with these live feeds. And when I'm talking, you won't hear me, see what I'm saying for another 30 seconds, and I need validation straight away. So that's why I tend to steer clear of mediumship on these live feeds. But saying that, if spirit does come through, if I do have somebody here trying to get a message out, by all means, yes, I will be bringing that person through, and I will be delivering those messages as well. So if we can just be mindful of that. If you would like a private reading with me, the details should be in the link section there in Facebook somewhere. It's the psychicpinup.setmore.com, and I do Zoom readings if you are not able to get to me face to face at Port Kembla. I also travel regionally. Also, I will be overseas next month in New Zealand. I'm up in Brisbane this weekend. If anybody's in Brisbane and they are going to the Mind Body Spirit Festival, I will be there doing readings on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I am taking bookings for that now if you are interested. Apart from that, we just had our platform show on Saturday night. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And I plan on organising another platform show in the not too distant future. I will be out at Bathurst next month, actually 2 weekends running. I will be doing a show out at Bathurst Panthers on the, hang on, just bear with me, the 18th of March, Saturday night, Bathurst Panthers. I am doing a platform show with some other wonderful mediums. So there's also Donna Young, Elizabeth Bratcher, and the Divine Channeler. We are all lining up and going head to head, bringing messages through from past loved ones. The following day, I will be at the expo there, the Bathurst Living Wellness Psychic Expo. I'm not taking bookings for that. If you'd like to make a booking for the Bathurst Expo, I would recommend that you go onto the Living Wellness Events Facebook page and contact the organizer directly. I'm not handling bookings there, just to be clear with that. The following week, I will be back out at Bathurst. I am running a workshop at Bathurst for psychic and mediumship development workshop, but I'll talk more about that later on. So who have we got on here? So hello, Lisa, April, Susan, hello. Kim, hello. Okay, again, Kim, if you just jumped on, you're asking anything for me. I've just explained to everybody I work with direct questions, so you have to ask me a direct question, love. I'm not doing general readings. It just it could be anything, general readings, and I know from experience it's what spirit wants you to know. And just work with me with a direct question. I can get through a lot more of you a lot quicker. Okay, so let me just have a look at this here. I do ask that you like and share. I actually need to see that you've liked and shared my live feed along with the questions as well, please. Okay. Okay, April, that's what I was saying. I'm not doing mediumship today unless I have spirit right here to okay, they've just shown me a daffodil. Okay, if this is to do with you, honey, I'm happy to bring the message through, but I'm being shown a yellow daffodil that usually represents to me a cancer related illness there. If you can just quickly get back to me, because we have lags, and this is why I don't like doing mediumship readings on here. Now I'm also being shown, I feel like I need to be talking about a child that is coming into the family here somewhere as well. She also had me write down the word cat. So does that mean anything to you? But she's actually saying chin up for you, chin up. So there's something that you've just recently gone through, and she's saying there's chin up and not to let things get you down, because I just feel like somebody's either beaten away at your self-confidence, or that's what's happening with you at the moment. And she says, do not listen to people. She said it's all about boundaries, but she's definitely showing me a yellow a daffodil, and that's representing to me that there was cancer there. But I just feel like this was breast. Is that correct? I'm getting up around the chest area there. So what's the yes to do with? So this is why you have to give me big, meaty, full-on essays when you get back to me with stuff, because I just forgot what I've just told you then. But if you can understand what I've just given you, the information, if you can take that, beautiful. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so I'll leave that there. My cats have 4 rescue, because she just had me write down the word cat as well. So again, understand that this is what their way of letting you know that they are around and they are seeing what's going on in your life. So cats are very, very important to you, and so she just wanted to let me know that as well. Okay, so the baby then. So am I correct that the baby is the fur baby? Is that right? So, or there's another one that's coming into the family. Okay, so I'll leave that there with you, lovely. I hope that helps you. All right, so who else have we got here? Okay, Michelle, hello. Danielle, hello. Thank you for joining me. Okay. So no, blessings to you too, honey. Thank you. That's why I said I'd try to steer clear of mediumship when I do these on these live feeds, only because of the lag. But as soon as I saw you, and I'm like, oh, she just handed me a daffodil. So I brought her through. That's why I said to people, if spirit is here, yes, I will bring them through. If not, if you want to have a private reading with me, the link is there on the in the Facebook descriptions there. Susan, what's my future? That's what I'm saying. Please be specific with questions. I'm not doing generals today. I can get through a lot more of you if you are specific with questions. Okay, Jenny Louise, has somebody else got a access to his Facebook page? See, this is the thing. Strange things have happened with spirit, and I'm just going to share with you a little story that I had just before Christmas. And we talk about, they make things materialize. So don't rule out that he has not changed that. That's why I'm just asking you, has somebody else got access to the Facebook page? Now, for me, I can speak from firsthand. I did have an experience just before Christmas where I was standing in a street just waiting for people to get out of the car so that we could go across the road to some markets. And I was feeling very heightened that day. I've just been doing a whole afternoon of mediumship readings. It was back-to-back mediumship readings for people, and a lot of them were Zoom readings as well. And I felt very heightened. And then all of a sudden, I just felt something drop on my foot. Now, you can't make this stuff up, and that's one of my favorite lines. You cannot make this stuff up. I looked down to my foot, and there was a 5-cent piece that was sitting on the top of my foot. It had dropped, and it was landed on my foot. I don't have a bag with me. I do not have any coins with me. I had nobody else around me. It just came out of nowhere. Now, to me, obviously, that was a gift from Spirit World. And you always, when they talk about pennies from heaven, well, we don't have 1 cent pieces anymore, so the next best thing is a 5 cent piece. And I knew that I had spirit there, and they were trying to, it was a gift to me, and they were there to give me a message for myself. Okay, so when you talk about things like that, nothing shocks me. So let me have a look. Who else have we got on here? Yes, I put it into remembering, and he wouldn't put the picture up that's been put up. Hang on, I'm not quite understanding that. Put it into remembering, and he wouldn't put the picture up. Okay, yeah. Again, you've got to go with your gut with this. So we're coming into March. Okay, whose birthday is in March, please, lovely? Because I feel like I need to acknowledge a birthday in March, and I understand that his anniversary is in June, so it's too early for that. But it just showed me acknowledging it's to do with somebody around March as well. Okay, but go with your gut with that, lovely. Okay, Lisa D, hello. Thank you for sharing, sweetheart. I've loved and shared. Thank you. Will I be in a better place financially? Okay, this is where I feel like you got your fingers in a couple of different pies. Are you a healer as well? Are you? I feel like I need to talk to you about psychic world. You're doing this sort of work as well, because I feel like there's a crossover. Oh, okay. Who's in spirit that used to love to eat fried chicken? Okay, I might even say KFC as well, because I just got the big taste of fried chicken with you, or somebody who used to love their fried food. I know that's a little bit random, and it's not what you've asked me, but if spirit comes through, I'll always acknowledge everything that they are giving me. Quite a humorous fellow, I can tell you that much. Quite a humorous, but he's coming through to say g'day and to say he loves you very much, and he's looking over you. Okay, now what they're showing me here. I am seeing light at the end of the tunnel here with you. You may not be feeling it, but I do see it is it's actually happening now. Now I'm getting the number 10 with you. 10, they're saying 10. So let's go the next 10 weeks. I think you'll find that there'll be some sort of improvement. I'm going to go around about October. I feel like you'll be quite, I want to say, settled. Okay, so they're just saying hold out. I'm going to favor October for you with this. You've actually really put head down, bum up, because I'm seeing you being quite, I would like to say with you, I'm seeing you being quite independent and planting seeds, if that makes sense. You're just waiting for the fruits to ripen. It's all there, but it's just pretty much a waiting game at the moment. And I need to also acknowledge your intuition. That's why I'm asking, are you working in the industry? Are you healing? I need to talk about that as well. Okay, so I hope that helps you. See if I get some. Okay, so sister's birthday in March. Okay, because he was acknowledging that. And he says, can you get her a cake from him? I'm being shown a particular cup. Did they used to have something when they were younger? Those, the little cupcakes when you have got frog faces and faces of animals on there? Because he's showing you one of those. Okay. So, okay, yep. Separated from my husband. Okay, that's why they're showing me you're very independent. See, my next step would have said, oh, you're single. So you just confirmed that for me. So I've separated from my husband in July last year. I'm a Reiki master and reader. Okay, I just see you having your fingers in a couple of different pies, and I just feel like head down, bum up, and being quite busy. And I'm going to say that there's been a block there for you. And now, and I say this with respect, that now that you don't have you're I want to say single, you're independent, I just see that taking off more, if that makes sense. Frog ice cream cake. Thank you. That's what he's showing me, the frog. Thank you. You understand all that. Okay, so I feel like you need to go and get one of those and give it to her for her birthday, because, I mean, that's what I always say. I can't make this stuff up. And he's showing me the frog face. So can you give that to her, please, from him for her birthday? Yes, I know that. See, and I've got to be very delicate with how I word things, but you said it for me. Thank you. So I'm on the right vibe level as you. So thank you for joining me. I hope that helps you. Okay, who else have we got here? So those who have just joined, look, I do ask that you like and share the live feed. Let me know that you have done that. Put liked and shared in the comments section there, along with your question and or comments. If you just joined me, I am working with direct questions there. Please do not ask me for a reading, or please do not ask me what can I see. Got anything for me? They're all general for me. Direct questions today, please. Okay, Susan. Now, did I just see another question? Will you be wealthy soon as well? You're asking me a whole heap of questions at once. Is that right, honey? Do you see a soulmate for me in the next 2 weeks? Okay. I need a better definition of you for soulmates, because for me, soulmates, we have many soulmates in our lifetime, and soulmates can come in the form of family, best friends, because for me, soulmates come into our life for lessons for us and experiences. So that is what a soulmate is for me. So you've already got soulmates in your life, honey. Now, if you're asking for a romantic partner in the next 2 weeks, and I'm guessing that is what your question is to me, just showing me you've been single for a while. Is that right? Well, I feel like you've not been a little bit withdrawn within yourself and not really been out there. You're collaborating, you're getting out and about. There's some sort of gathering where it's not a celebration, but I feel like it's something to do with ideas of building, making, could even be education. It's something like this. It's a collaboration with others. And I feel like that is the key there. And that is what's going to take you on another path. You're coming up to a crossroad. You're not at the crossroad yet. You're about to get to the crossroad. But that is what's going to take you on another path, lovely. Who else have I got here? Now, just bear in mind also, everybody, that I am streaming to multiple platforms. So if you're thinking I'm not seeing you or I'm ignoring you, I'm not. I'm broadcasting to YouTube, my actual page, which is the Psychic Pinup. I would encourage, if you haven't already been on my page, to even go and watch the live feed through the Psychic Pinup and to like the page as well. I'm live again this evening at 8 p.m. Sydney time. If I missed you today, by all means, I encourage you to come back at 8 o'clock. But I don't go in order of the questions as they come in. I am literally drawn to the people that I need to be reading today. So if you can just be mindful of that as well. But if you think if I'm not seeing you, by all means, please feel free to put your question back up again. It's nothing personal here. Okay, new friend with dollars. Okay, no, I'm seeing that's all for the wrong reasons at the moment, lovely. Okay, you need to have this person on the same vibe level as you, not what that they can offer, but what they're talking to me about energy here. Okay. Von Chalmers, I think that you were watching last week and we didn't get to you. Is that right? Or there's something like that. We missed you or something or other, but I do remember your name. So, liked and shared, will the new addition to our family work out? Are they happy? Are they happy? A new addition. Let's have a look at this here. It's more to do with you, lovely. You pick up on energy very easily. very easily. What's with the sleepless nights that you're getting because of this? I feel like you feel like it's not a good fit, and I do see a lot of overthinking that's going on with this. But just be careful, because I do see that there's going to be a little bit of conflict with this, but I don't feel like it's with the addition. I feel like it's with you. And I just feel like it's you. I have to say it's you. So just be mindful of that. It's ultimately, I'm going to cut straight that kind of talk. Okay, who's this coming through? Who passed with on your side? Who can't? They had problems speaking. They've either had a stroke or they've had issues here with the tongue. I have to acknowledge this, because I could not speak for a minute. Then I had problems getting my words out. So what's happening here with you, lovely? I'm going to cut straight to the chase. Got it out. Thank you. It's going to be happy families. I do see a good fit. I am actually seeing money as well. So I do see financial stability, if that helps you. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Okay. Whew. Let me have a look. Just, have you gotten back to me, Von? Okay, we'll just wait for you to get back. All right. Okay, I do ask that you like and share, guys. Just let me know that you've done that, and pop that in with your questions for me as well. Bree. Hello, Bree. I think I've read for you before too, haven't I? Hi, Lynda. Will things work out with this new guy in my life? It's always... See, the thing is, when we're in new relationships, it's all very fun and exciting. But the thing is, I just want you to just be mindful that you don't put all that energy into that at the moment. I see that you can very easily lose focus on work and other things that are going on around you at the moment. And this is the other thing as well, and I feel like I need to bring this up with you, that if you find yourself going down that path, you could very easily, quickly, it becomes, and I say this word with respect, because please don't take this the wrong way, an obsession. Do you understand that? The obsession. And sometimes that can turn around and work against us with the manifesting, and all of a sudden it goes belly up, and there's self-sabotage that goes on with that. So I'm going to ask you just to bring it back a little bit. They're actually bringing up your work and career, study. So I feel like we need to take some of that energy and put it back into this. I do see an offer of love. That's the thing. I do feel good about this, but I just want you to be mindful about how much energy you're giving out at the moment with this. Okay, but look, I feel good. I feel good. Okay, I'll leave that there. Okay. Okay, so thank you. I'm very much in my head over the new edition. You are stressing more than what you need to, lovely. Okay. I just heard him say, take a chill pill. I don't usually say stuff like that, but it's yeah, they're pretty much on fire with me today. So they're saying, take a chill pill. Okay. Who else have we got here? Okay, Jody, I think you've put a couple up, haven't you, honey? So thank you for that. Love a reading around finances. Please liked and shared. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, they're saying to me the next three. I'm getting the number 3, and if you're not familiar with how I read, they're like numbers are time frames. So it's not 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, month of March, 3 years, but in this case, I feel like it's the next 3 months. 3 months, just either way, number 3 is quite significant around you. And they're just showing me here the next 3 months for you is all about planning. And if you're planning for something, they're saying you're not quite ready to move forward with this plan. There's still further planning that needs to be going on. I am being shown here, you can be a little bit too generous with other people as well. Do not get suckered in and giving money out, because I feel like that's a bit of a downfall for you. Now, what I'm going to put it out there, because I'm being shown that there's this overseas trip. I feel like there's a trip that's over water that's coming your way. So I usually say that goes hand in hand with finances as well. So I'm going to say the next 3 months is like literally head down, bum up and planning. I do see that things will be smoother sailing after then. I do see a possibility of some sort of travel over water as well. Okay. I also there is some sort of news that is coming in for you. It could possibly be to do around a windfall or something of that nature as well. Okay. So I hope that helps you. Okay, Sarah Hook, what do you need guidance on, lovely? Because I am asking for specific questions again. So if you can just let me know in what area, and I will get to you, lovely. Okay, so thank you for that, Jenny. So not sure if you saw this message. His sister's birthday's in March. Yes, and my gut feeling is his dad and I find it very disrespectful for doing this. Am I wrong for feeling this way? Okay, again, honey, I'm going to say, let's go back to your gut. If you feel like it's good, you need to go with that. You've got to stop being influenced by outside people, because I'm going to go back to the trauma that I see that has happened with you. They're talking about the trauma and how still you are second guessing yourself, and you're very easily influenced with opinions by other people. And I want you to start going back into what you're feeling in your gut and in your heart, and acting on that. Okay. Yes, sometimes it's hard that we try to, because they said you're a people pleaser. And I get that. I understand that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just in your nature. You're a very, very soft, gentle person. But at the same time, I want you to be mindful of that and to start saying, no, I feel good about X, Y, Z instead of A, B, C, and just running with that. If you make people angry or so be it. If you annoy people, so be it. This is a lesson that I've had to learn for myself as well. And I still go through those little, I just want people to be happy. But at the end of the day, you've got to make you happy first. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Okay, so you're saying, I've also been triggered by a recent event that is attached to the death of a friend. Understand not being able to speak. Okay, thank you for that. Okay. So Sarah Hook, so you're wanting some guidance on work and money. Okay. Right. Did you just leave a job, or you're in the process of leaving where you are? Because I feel like I need to be talking about that. There's some sort of moving on. There is definitely disappointments around that. And obviously the money follows with the work. So I am going to be focusing on the work component for you, lovely. But I am being shown here that there is some sort of moving on. And I am feeling like I am carrying a lot of burdens on my shoulders at the moment. But what I'm hearing from Spirit for you is to not give up. They're saying that you're nearly there, okay? And just to keep going. I just feel like there's this one thing that you need to push through, okay? April, they're saying significant for you as well. But I'm just being, what are you saying? You haven't yet, but you want to. That's why I said I feel like there is this moving on that you're going to be doing. And I always stay true to the information that I do channel through for you. I will tell you, I'm picking up a number 10 for you. So I would not be surprised if you move on within the next 10 weeks. So let's go the next 2 to 3 months, 2.5 months. That I feel like, and I did say that April is significant for you. Okay, there is I feel like there is a gentleman around you that is going to either offer you a job or be key to the next place that you are going to. It is a male. I feel like they're quite charismatic, and they want to say that they are a natural born leader, quite a generous person. I just feel like where you are right now is not the place that you are. It's like I feel like you're a wasted talent, and there is somebody else out there who will recognize your worth. Okay, but they're saying don't give up, you're nearly there. So I'll leave that there for you. Okay, so Jenny, you're saying thank you, you're spot on about me. Yes, I do doubt myself due to past trauma and question my gut feelings, as I do wonder if I'm just overthinking things. Okay, when you keep thinking, yes, you are overthinking. I always say to people, go with the first thing that pops into your head. Okay. So yes, Sarah, you will be. I feel like you will be moving on, and I feel like once you move on, that's the money. The money is hand in hand. Okay. So who else have I got here? So those who've just joined me, welcome. My name is Lynda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup. I'm based here in Wollongong, New South Wales, which is about 1 hour south of Sydney. And wherever you are in the world, I do welcome you. I am streaming across multiple platforms today. So if you think I'm ignoring you, I'm not. I have a lot of questions I'm looking at from other platforms, including YouTube and also my own Facebook page, which is the Psychic Pinup. So I do encourage you to go over and watch it from the Psychic Pinup, because I do have my trusty phone open here on the Psychic Pinup, so I can see more questions down there as well. And while you are over there, like and share the page as well. I will be live again this evening at 8 p.m. Sydney time, which is about 6.5 hours from now. So wherever you're watching from, just to give you an idea of time difference. Who else have I got here? Okay, so Mila, hello. Thank you for liking and sharing. Would love a reading as I go. You're going through a breakup, lovely. It's just out of the blue. I'd like to know if things will always get better. You know that. It's just going through the hurt stage at the moment. So what's the 4 around you? So has that been in the last 4 days or the last 4 weeks? Because I'm picking up 4 is quite significant with you around that. And they're just showing me here. It's going to take a little bit of time because you're really into this person. Is that correct? But also at the same time, I feel like there was a bit of a wall up as well. So I feel like you were not being heard the way that you deserve to be heard, or your feelings were not being respected the way that they were meant to be respected. And I do need to highlight that for you, because they're talking to me now about this healing session that you are going through. And this healing is going to be going on for quite a while. I'm picking up I'm getting the number 6 with this, so I'm going to say possibly the next 6 months that I do see a lot of you being kind to yourself and healing. But this person came into your life to teach you a lesson. Okay, so I want you to change that around into saying, okay, yes, I'm upset, I'm hurt, and I'm gutted, but what did I learn from this? Because I think if you dig deep down within yourself, you've realized that person has brought things out of you, and that's helping you grow as a person. Okay, so I want you to look at it that way. Now I'm picking up 6 months, a period of 6 months. Okay, now this is the thing also, and please, I don't want you holding out hope, but I do see that there is a return of somebody into your life after you've done your healing, but they're not showing me who. I have to be quite specific about that, who, but it's being shown that this person is crossing paths with you again to, I want to say, it's the universe's way of testing us to see if we've learnt our lesson. So I need to bring that up with you, and it's just to see if you've learnt a lesson. So I will leave that there with you. I hope that helps you. So you're saying, yes, that's right, I'm going through a healing. And it's going to be, again, I'm going to be honest with it, it's 6. I'm feeling like it's a good 6 months, honey, and that's okay. All right. I've been healing for 5 years. Put it that way. It's another lesson, yes. Okay. Oh, I like this one. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Should I pursue being a healer? Okay. And I'm all about empowering, helping people empower themselves. And this is when I say to you, is it your passion? Do you love it? Because generally when we love something, we are very good at it. And if you find yourself that's all you talk about, or that's all you can relate to, and you find yourself mixing with people who are on the same wavelength in terms of the healing, I'd say definite big fat yes. Okay, but I'm always going to say we are all healers in some form, way or other. Some are more energetic. Me, I heal with words, but I do see you pursuing a career. But I want you to learn to embrace the gut feelings that you are getting. You already know that you're good, but you just want me to confirm that and reinforce that. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Okay. So what's Brit saying? Do it, Sarah, if you love it. I'm a Reiki master and love it. See? Okay. Hello, Jillian. Do you see me being successful in my new job? I finally feel like it's meant to be. Again, let's go with your intuition, your gut, your gut, your gut. You've been hurt, disappointed, so many things in the past, and I just feel like people have not been understanding you. Okay, and I feel like now you're going to thrive, put it that way. Am I correct that they've given you more responsibilities with this? Because I feel like that this has been a bit of a bad taste in your mouth, because you know what needs to be done, and I just feel like you've been suppressed with other decision makers. I just feel like you're very, very good when it comes to decision making, and I feel like you are being given this opportunity to do that. And I see some sort of advancement that's coming as well. So how long have you been doing this? Because I'm going to put it out there, September, October, I feel like there is a more responsibilities that's going to be coming your way around about then. So let's say okay, that was a slip of the tongue then. I said August. So I was going September, October, but the slip of the tongue, August. So then maybe talk about this in August, but I feel like it won't be implemented until around September, October, where I feel like there will be either another role that's offered to you or more responsibilities again. So I'll leave that there for you. I hope that helps you. So you're saying yes, more responsibilities. Thank you. So you've done the training and you recently started next week for 3 days. Awesome. Yeah, no, I just see you going from strength to strength. It's all good. Okay, Aura. Liked and shared, will A reach out to me? Okay, not in the immediate future, lovely. I'm not picking it up. I'm just being shown that. I'm going to tell you there's somebody else coming in for you. Okay, I'm going to say no, but understand when I do psychic readings, they are where I currently see you at on your timeline. Now, we have a couple of timelines happening here, so we're talking about A's timeline as well. And we have free will, which means that we're forever changing, or we can change our timeline by making different decisions. And so you're making decisions, changing your timeline, as is A. So I need to acknowledge this, and that's why I'm saying I'm not seeing it in the immediate future. I am being shown that there is going to be an opportunity. There is somebody else. I'm going to say there's two others coming. There's two others coming. You're going to have a choice of two, lovely. Okay, this time next year, you won't even know what hit you. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you, lovely. Okay. Okay, Rosanna, what would you love to hear my insight on? Because I am asking for specific questions today, and I'm not doing general readings and not what can you see for me and can I have some guidance. If you're wanting guidance, I'm asking you to be specifically guidance in what area. It just means I can get through you all a lot quicker. Look, if you're wanting to have a private reading with me, the details are there in the comments section. It should be up the top there somewhere where you can book directly online. It's the psychicpinup.setmore.com. Now, if you can't come and see me face to face, I also offer Zoom readings as well. So wherever you are in the world, I can read for you. It's not a problem. Anyone who's in New Zealand, Christchurch, I will be in Christchurch next month. At the end of next month, I'll be reading there. Okay, or you're welcome. You're welcome, lovely. Okay, Rosanna, love or work, which one? Because these are only snippets when I do these readings, and that's extending your reading. I'm just trying to give everybody little snippets, and also understand that when I do my readings, sometimes they can be quite general. I'm mindful of the information that I am giving out on these live feeds, as anybody could be accessing and watching this. Okay. Okay, so you're wanting guidance on an insight on love. Okay, you're another one that's been going through this. I just feel like there's disappointments around you as well. You're in a relationship though, aren't you? But you don't know what's happening. Is that right? Or you've just recently had a breakup? There's something there. Can't quite pinpoint it. I just see disappointments, and then I feel like you've either just gone through an issue, and there's I feel like I'm picking up pieces with this. And okay, thank you. They're saying it's not all you. Do you understand that? It's not all you. Stop trying to make excuses for people. I just feel like you, again, a people pleaser, and I just feel like you will backpedal and do things to make things right. Okay, I want you to take this opportunity to say, "This is me. They're singing the "I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar." Does that mean anything to you? I am woman, hear me roar. You need to go and crank that up. Download it, crank it up, because I feel like that is where you currently are at. I am woman, hear me roar. Helen Reddy. Okay, please go and listen to that. Okay, it's now time for you to come out of your shell, lovely. To show me a walnut shell. Walnut. You've been cracked open. Walnuts are nice and soft inside. Okay, so you've got work to be doing on yourself. There's something that you're doing next month, March. They're showing me March. You're doing something in March. There's a gathering. There's either going away with some friends. There's something like that I feel like that's when you're going to start having these light bulb moments. Okay, so I am woman, hear me roar. Okay, go and listen to it, lovely. Okay, Carmen, I don't tend to do pregnancy ones, but as I've read you, Spirit wanted me to tell you that little souls come when they're ready. Okay, they will come when they're ready. So if you're worried about time's ticking away, I can speak from firsthand experience. I've got one child. I've got this beautiful daughter. She will be 7 next week. And I had her when I was 46 years of age. I fell pregnant when I was 46 naturally. I had a smooth pregnancy, and I mean, she was born premature, but she has thrived. We've had absolutely no issues with her apart from the asthma, but she's a very, very strong individual, knows where she's going. She was in a hurry to come into the world. So I'm going to say that bubs will come when they're ready. So who else have we got here? Okay, I'm going to address this, Jennifer, because this is one of my passions. Okay, those who know me, I thrive. Now, this is not a psychic reading, okay, but this is for anybody who's watching this and who are on dating apps, who is talking to people online. Catfishing. Your mother is definitely being catfished here. I can't stress that enough. So what you need to do, honey, is get all those pictures that she has of that person, because I can guarantee that this is a Nigerian scammer. I can confirm that. But what you need to do, honey, is get those pictures, and you can do a reverse image search on Google. So if you go to images, Google Images, and there's an option there where you can upload the picture to Google, and it will show you where all the other places and all the other websites around the world where that picture is being displayed. Okay, and more often than not, you will find the real person behind that picture, and then you can give that evidence back to mum. But the thing is, I know that because a lot of people, they want to be loved, and I get that, and people get lonely, that they start believing these people, and they do get brainwashed. But all you can do is be there to support her, because it will come crashing down. I can confirm that. I can confirm it is a Nigerian scammer. But how we're going to get mum's way of thinking changing, it's the best thing you can do is to do the reverse image, okay, on Google. That's your starting point there, lovely. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Also, there is a lot of videos on YouTube about this as well. There's one called Social Catfish. That's a channel on YouTube. You might want to write that down, Social Catfish. And they do weekly shows on elderly women who have been duped by Nigerian scammers, all with the same story. And they will do all the research and present it to them as well. So you might want to show mum some of those videos as well. Okay, so look, I hope that helps you, sweetheart. Okay, she's watching the live now. I can confirm it is a Nigerian scammer, lovely. I can confirm that. They do not have money. They are not millionaires. I can confirm that. No, he does not, Susan. If Susan is your mum, okay, Susan, I'm telling you, it is a Nigerian scammer. Okay? It's all smoke and mirrors, love. And I'm sorry that I'm the bearer of bad news, because we all deserve to be loved, but I'm telling you now. And you can hate me and whatever, so be it. I just deliver the messages. No, he will never, ever. What's going to happen next is that when he's on his way to see you, he will get into some sort of accident, or he would have been arrested at some airport and he needs money for that. It will be ongoing. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there, because that's not psychic readings, but I've just done my little bit of community service there, my duty there. There, go and watch Social Catfish on YouTube. Go and watch those. Go and watch Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil's done a whole heap of segments on shows on catfish, and the same scenario, all rig. Also, I bet you he's widowed too. If he's not widowed, that's another red flag. He's oil rigs, military, widowed, and some of them like to be surgeons as well in the Middle East. Yes, Susan, I am picking it up. Yes, if you're doubting me, I always stay true to the information that I'm getting, and I am getting that, and I will stand by that. Okay, again, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not even going to enter into any more of this, because I've got some other people wanting some questions answered here. Okay. Who else have we got? Okay, Diane, what's your question? Sorry, I haven't, as I don't want people to know how desperate. I hope you understand how you're connecting. Now, it doesn't affect my connection at all. I just ask that you help me, get my show out a little bit more. Connecting with me, love and light. What's your question, honey? If you pop your question up, I'm happy to answer it, honey. But just bear in mind, no medicals, no legals on here. Okay. Okay. Hello, Kelly Prince. Thank you for joining me. Ellen Logan, if you ask me a specific question, I'm happy to answer that. I do ask for specific questions today. Thank you. Where else have we got here? Any love coming my way? Valencia, I think I've pronounced that correctly. I do apologise if I haven't. You're in the Wollongong area, lovely? Any love coming your way? Whoa, okay. So you're divorced, is that right? You've gone through a divorce? Because I feel like I need to be talking about legal proceedings that you've had. There's been something legal that's been around you, and I'm just being shown where you currently are at. Period of rest, my love. There's a bit more resting going on for you. Now, okay, thank you. I've got one person there. Look, I am picking up an energy around you. Now, I feel like that this person's quite grounded. Now, what they are showing me, and please do not go looking strictly for this person, but I do pick up an earth sign. Now, why I'm always a bit funny about giving out those, because it may not mean that they are that star sign, but they have the characteristics, the traits of those star signs, if that makes sense, the personality. So I'm picking up the ground. It's very grounding. So when I'm talking about earth, we talk about Capricorn, we talk about Taurus, and we talk about Virgo. So they have that sort of personality. They're quite grounded. I feel like they're quite focused, and I feel like they are quite good with their money as well. Sometimes they keep showing me, I keep going towards a Taurus. Not that they are Taurus, but to me, a Taurus is somebody who can be a little bit stubborn in their way of thinking, like it's their way or no way, if that makes sense. So I feel like there might be a bit of a challenge with that, which I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that you can overcome that. They just told me, but I just feel like that is the energy that is coming in for you. They are not giving me a time. Okay, you've never married, but I'm picking up this legal thing around you. Okay, that has happened in the past. I feel like there was something legal that has happened in the past. Now, when I do pick up legal, it doesn't necessarily mean you're in court, but there's been signing off of things and making things official. So if I can't place that, I can't place that, but they showed me that, and I need to acknowledge that. But they're showing me this person is still a little way off. Put it that way, a little way off. I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, it could even be around about May, like the Taurus season. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you. Okay, Susan, why are you questioning everything I'm saying? I'm just passing on the messages. If you don't want to believe me, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay. It's not my first rodeo, put it that way. But I'm going to put it to you. Have you ever had a video date with him? Have you had an actual video date and seen him face to face, FaceTime? Okay, I will always stand by what I say. Okay, Valencia, you are, no, just saying, okay? I can guarantee it, if he doesn't FaceTime you, he's a scammer. Okay, all righty. Rosemary. What does September mean to you around Dad? Because I just saw you and I feel like I need to acknowledge a September there. Okay, and you notice that I've got laboured breathing at the moment. So this is what I'm going to say. Did he have lung issues going on around him prior to his passing, please? Now, he's also acknowledging, he's showing me a house here, and I feel like, am I correct that there's a little bit of disharmony going on in the house at the moment, or there's arguments or something? I feel like I need to be talking about that. And he's just showing me that things are going to get better for you, but you need to take a little bit of time out. He's also acknowledging, I'm being shown finances around here as well, and April in particular, Easter time, I'm being shown that there will be a trip that's coming up for you, and I just get shown there that there will be some decisions that's being made for you around, if it's not in Easter, it's after Easter, in terms of moving forward. Okay, so look, I hope that helps you. Again, I try to steer clear from mediumship on here because I bring evidence through and I need it validated straight away, and there's always a lag with this, and I just try to keep the show going. Okay. Yes, breathing. Okay, well, you saw me having that labouring then because I allow him to come in. I'm doing it again. So I hope that what he's asked me to pass on means something to you. But I always stay true to everything, the information that they do give me. Okay. All righty. Yes, going to Oz in Easter, so you understand that trip then. Thank you very much. So he says everything will be better. There's light bulb moments. Where are you based at, honey? So I feel like, do you understand the September as well with him? What's the connection with the September and with Dad as well? But I just see things, there's changes, there's decisions after that trip for you. All right, so I hope that's helped you. Lovely. NZ, whereabouts in NZ are you? So are you caught up with all this state of emergency over there, honey? It's I do have a very close friend, dear friend over there that she's just telling me all the bits and bobs that's going on over there that we're not privy to on mainstream media. But I will be in Christchurch at the end of March doing the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival over there in Christchurch on the 1st and the 2nd of April. So where else are we? Okay, Susan, I don't know why you're still giving me all this. Everything you're coming back to me screams scammer. Yeah, of course it has no volume. Of course it's an old phone. That's what they do. That is what they do. Oh, Nelson. Okay, thank you. Luckily. So are you going to come down to Christchurch for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival down there? Because I'll be there for the 2 days. So if so, look me up. I will be. I've got a stall there. Okay. All right. I'm coming up to 2 o'clock. I'm only allowed on here on the spiritual events directory until 2 p.m. However, I will be back this evening at 8 p.m. Sydney time, which is 6 hours from now. So go over, like my page, which is the Psychic Pinup. I will be back again doing live readings for another hour in 6 hours time, so 8 p.m. Sydney time. So thank you everybody for joining me this afternoon. I hope you all got something out of that. I do apologize if I didn't get to you. It's nothing personal. I get directed to where I need to be giving information out to. And again, please come back and try again at 8 o'clock. But thanks everybody, and I'll see you at 8 o'clock.